The Night Wanderer, a native Gothic novel by Drew Taylor. Tiffany is the typical 16-year-old girl. She fights with her parents, is worried about her teen relationship, and lives with a vampire. While her story starts out pretty normal, it ends with a twist. Tiffany lives on the Otter Lake Indian Reservation. She lives with her dad and her grandma and feels abandoned by her mother, who left them for a white man. Tiffany quickly learns that her dad is going to rent out her room to make the family the little bit of extra money that they need. She's overdramatic, as most teenagers would be if their room was taken, and she hopes that the man moving in will keep to himself. Tiffany's boyfriend, Tony, is a white student from the other side of the lake. She thinks he's truly different until he starts using her status card so that he doesn't have to pay taxes. Tiffany is worried because he starts acting different, and she notices that he bought a bracelet with her card for another girl. As she's dealing with all of this, the new roommate is named Pierre. He is from the reservation and moved to Europe after World War II. He did get her wish about him keeping to himself, but he's very particular about where he's sleeping. He tells Tiffany's dad, Keith, that he wants a dark basement room with no windows because he'll be sleeping all day. He wants no interruptions and asks that the noise during the day be kept at a minimum. Tiffany goes to school and Tony breaks up with her. He tells her that there are outside pressures because she is native and he can't do it anymore. Tiffany is so upset and needs to talk to her mom. When she calls her to talk, Tiffany only gets more upset because she hears that her mom is pregnant with another child. Tiffany does not know where to turn, so she runs away. She does not run far because it's cold and getting dark. She runs to a treehouse that the family built when she was little. She camps out there until she is tracked by Pierre, and they get into a disagreement. Pierre follows Tiffany to the lakeside, and they talk for a while. Pierre shows her old arrowheads and tells her a story about a vampire. He says that his grandpa told it to him, but it's really his biography. He tells her all about a boy that left the reservation during the fur trade and gets measles. His blood mixes with a white man and turns him into a vampire. Then the vampire was so upset by his family dying that he headed to Europe. Tiffany is so intrigued, but wants to know what happens and how the story ends. Pierre tells her that the end will be when the vampire dies at sunrise. She told him that she wanted to go home, so he walked her back to her house, gathered his things, and went to the lake to finish where he started, sunrise.